LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't predict the future, but it can help you feel confident about future hires. Because Hiring Pro combines real-time insights and candidate data from the LinkedIn network with the criteria you've set for your role to deliver you a list of top-fit candidates. Businesses who use LinkedIn are 24% less likely to reopen a role in the next 12 months. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
The most powerful communicators in any room aren't the ones with the most to say. They're the ones who say exactly what they mean and then stop. Welcome back to Speaking with Confidence, the podcast that helps you build the soft skills that lead to real results. Communication, storytelling, public speaking, and showing up with confidence in every conversation that counts. I'm Tim Newman, a recovering college professor turned communication coach, and I'm thrilled to guide you on a journey to becoming a powerful communicator. So here's the myth I want to blow up right out of the gate. Most people here speak like a CEO and immediately picture someone drowning in buzzwords, tossing around words like leverage and synergy, sounding like they swallowed a quarterly earnings report. But that's not it. The people who actually run companies don't talk that way. They don't sound polished, they sound certain. They say what they mean, and they're not afraid to be plain about it. And today, I'm handing you the exact framework I use with executives who need to sound like leaders, not like they've been marinating in corporate speak since 2009. It's 3 simple things: simple, concise, and confident. That's the whole formula. But first, let me tell you why most smart people accidentally sound junior. Because the problem isn't that you're bad at communicating. It's that you were trained wrong. You were trained to sound like a middle manager. School rewarded complexity. Longer sentences earned better grades. Bigger words got more nods in meetings. More caveats made you look thorough. The unspoken rule practically engraves itself into your brain by year 3 of your career. If it sounds complicated, you must be smart. But this is backwards. Completely backwards. CEOs don't have time to decode your message. Their job is decisions, not translation. They're scanning for the signal through the noise, and every extra word you add makes their job harder. I watched this play out in a pitch meeting. Someone stood up and buried their ask under 3 paragraphs of context, including something called strategic resource allocation to optimize operational throughput, or something like that, because I got completely lost. That person got a polite nod and no check. Next person stood up and said, "We need $200,000 to fix a supply chain issue by March."
You have one new message. Translating. Disney and Pixar's Hoppers is now available on Disney+.
You could say that again.
Critics are calling it Pixar's funniest movie ever and a wildly entertaining ride. Blizzard Potato. It's certified fresh and verified hot.
Now we party.
This is incredible!
Wow, I am clearing the rest of the day.
Disney and Pixar's Hoppers now available on Disney+. Rated PG.
That person got the money. Same room, same decision makers. The difference was clarity. John Maxwell said it really well. People won't remember what you said. They'll remember how you made them feel. And if you make people feel confused, they won't trust you. Confusion kills credibility faster than being wrong does. Because at least when you're wrong, you took a position. And here's the part nobody tells you. The solution isn't working harder or gathering more data. It's filtering. So here's the first pillar. It's simple. It's the clarity filter. Simple means this. Remember, If an 8th grader can't explain your main point after hearing it once, you haven't figured it out yet. Remember, it's called the 8th grade rule, and we've talked about it before, because it keeps showing up in every conversation worth having about communication. This isn't about talking down to people. It's about doing the hard work of clarity. And most people skip that work because complexity feels a lot safer. If you're not entirely sure you're right, big words give you somewhere to hide. And CEOs don't have that luxury. Their reputation rides on being understood the first time, every time. Here's a practical technique that takes 30 seconds. Before any meeting, any email, any presentation, write your main point in one sentence, under 20 words. If you can't do it, you're not ready. Keep cutting until there's nothing left to cut. Here's a second technique. Ban a handful of words from your vocabulary for 1 week. Words like leverage, synergy, optimize, holistic, strategic. Any word that feels like it belongs on a PowerPoint slide, kill it. Replace them with what you actually mean. Like, we need to work together instead of, we need to leverage cross-functional synergies. The person who says we need to work together sounds more like a CEO. You know why? Because they sound honest. The other person sounds like they're hiding something behind syllables. Watch Tim Cook introduce a product sometime. No jargon, no caveats. Just, this is what it does, and here's why you want it. And that's not because the technology is simple. It's because he did the work of making it sound simple before he opened his mouth. But clarity alone isn't enough. You also need to know when to stop talking. So pillar number 2, let's be concise. It's the brevity advantage. The less you say,
Trading at Schwab is now powered by Ameritrade, bringing you an expanding library of education with even more ways to sharpen your trading skills. Access new online courses, insightful webcasts, articles, engaging videos, and more, all curated just for traders. Plus, guided learning paths with content designed to fit your unique interests. No sifting to find exactly what you need, so you can spend your time learning to trade brilliantly. Learn more at schwab.com/trading.
the more each word weighs. Most people get this completely backwards. They think adding more makes them sound more credible. It doesn't. Every extra sentence waters down the one before it. And junior employees over-explain because they want you to see the work, the hours, the research, the thinking. And see, CEOs don't have that problem. They state the conclusion first because their time is constraint, not their credibility. Here's a rule I want you to write down. If you can't make your point in 30 seconds, you don't understand it well enough yet. This applies to meetings, emails, pitches, and conversations with your boss in the hallway. If you need 4 minutes of setup just to get to the ask, what you're really saying is, I'm not sure which part matters, so I'm giving you all of it and hoping you'll sort it out. That's not communication. That's outsourcing your thinking to the listener. Here's a quick exercise. Pull up an email you sent last week. Cut it by half. Not 10%. Half. Now read both versions side by side. The shorter one will sound more confident every single time. Brevity doesn't just save time, it projects certainty. And certainty is what people buy, whether you're selling an idea, a product, or yourself. And silence belongs in this toolbox too. CEOs are comfortable with pauses. They don't fill empty space with or nervous elaboration. A 5-second pause before you answer a question signals you're thinking, not that you're stumped. It tells the room you're not scared of the silence, which means you're not scared of anything else either. And pillar number 3 is confident. This is the certainty principle. This is where most advice goes wrong. People hear confidence and picture someone loud, aggressive, and dominating the room. That's not executive confidence. It's called theater. Real executive confidence is simpler and harder to fake. It sounds like this. Talk like you're correct, listen like you're wrong. And we've talked about this before on the show because it's one of Tim Elmer's concepts I keep coming back to. Listening like you're wrong is what separates genuine confidence from performance. But first, the talking side. Talk like you're correct means killing every hedge in your vocabulary. Things such as, I think, I feel like, maybe we could, sort of, kind of. These phrases are permission slips for people to doubt you, and you're the one who's signing them. Every time you lead with, I think we should maybe consider, you're telling the room you're not sure enough to stand behind your own idea. Compare that to, we're expanding into the Midwest. Here's why. Same person, same proposal, completely different weight. One sounds like a suggestion you could take or leave. The other sounds like a decision with reasoning behind it. Now, the second half of this, and this is what actually separates CEOs from egomaniacs. Confident leaders don't need to win every argument. They need the best outcome. And the best outcome doesn't care whose idea it started with. When someone pushes back, don't defend. Get curious. Tell me more about that is one of the most powerful phrases in leadership because it shows you're more committed to getting it right than to being right. Drop the expert facade. If you don't know something, say, I don't know yet. I'll find out. That one sentence builds more trust than 20 minutes of pretending ever could. And the paradox works in your favor. Admitting what you don't know makes people believe what you do know. The vulnerability isn't weakness when it's compared with competence. It's credibility. Here's your drill. Record yourself answering a question on your phone. Play it back and count every hedge. I think, sort of, kind of, maybe, just. Now answer the same question without a single one. Feel the difference? That shift, that dropping of the safety net is what executive presence actually sounds like. So the formula in action, it's simple, concise, and confident. It's not a checklist you run through once. It's a filter that everything passes through before it leaves your mouth. Before you speak, ask yourself, what's the simplest version of this? Good. Now cut that in half. Now say it without a single hedge. That's your answer. Here's what it looks like in the real world. Someone walks into a meeting and says, I was kind of thinking that maybe we could potentially look into restructuring the onboarding process because it seems like it might be taking a little longer than we ideally want. Nobody moves. Nobody writes anything down. Now run it through the filter. Our onboarding takes 6 weeks. It should take 3. I'm fixing it. That second version gets attention.
Growing a successful business has never been easy. But whether you're navigating a complex industry or trying to reinvent one, our breadth of banking experts are here to collaborate on market-proven solutions. At KeyBank, we're built to grow with your changing needs because we're not just here for the business you are now, we're here for the business you'll become. Reimagine business as usual. KeyBank opens doors. Learn more at key.com/B2B.
The first version gets forgotten before the meeting ends. Try this tomorrow morning. Write a 3-sentence email. Sentence 1 is the ask. Sentence 2 is the why. Sentence 3 is the deadline. No greetings, no sign-offs, no circling back or touching base. Just clarity. You've got the framework. It's simple, concise, and confident. For the next 48 hours, every time you speak in a professional setting, run it through the filter. 1-sentence test. Cut it in half. Remove every hedge. If it feels uncomfortable, good. That discomfort is a feeling of a crutch you don't need anymore. That's all for today. Remember, we're looking for progress, not perfection. Be sure to visit speakingwithconfidencepodcast.com to get your free ebook, The Top 21 Challenges for Public Speakers and How to Overcome Them. You can also register for the Formula for Public Speaking course. Always remember, your voice has the power to change the world. We'll talk to you next time. Take care.
Have no fear, Chosen Foods is here to defend your favorite foods from the forces of seedy oils and sketchy ingredients. With cooking oils, salad dressings, and mayo, all powered by the good fats from 100% pure avocado oil and simple, delicious ingredients. Chosen Foods.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistant's assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.